Proverbs 4:18. But the path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. You see, friends, for context, we have to go back a little bit, and that is verse 14. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. Avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, unless they cause some to fall. For they eat the bread of wickedness, and drink the wine of violence. You see, friends, juxtapose that to the path of the righteous, and you see where this verse, isolated from those prior verses, starts to take on a life of its own that many persons do not really understand. The path of the just is indeed a shining light, but it's not just a shining light, it is the shining light that shines more and more unto the perfect day. The contrast is clear. Down that dark path of the wicked, it only leads to death, as we said in our last week's study, that there's a way that seems right to man, but the ends thereof are the ways of death. This week, we see that emphasized even much more clearer, but we also see the opposite, that the path that the righteous take is a path of life. And as we incorporate last week's thought with this week, we realize that indeed, leaning on the understanding, leaning on God's direction, leaning on His wisdom is the safest place to be. Again, just like with last week's Monday Manna, persons often want to have their own way, and it is difficult for them to see that God must have His way, or it would lead to our destruction. But the Lord bears long with us, and He teaches us, and finally, when He's able to reach us, we will indeed see that the path of the just is as a shining light that shines more and more to the perfect day. In fact, when persons use this scripture, they talk about getting more understanding, getting more enlightenment as they become better Christians. While that is true and that does happen, the main emphasis of this scripture is character development. Character development, meaning that as we go on from stage to stage, from glory to glory, from character to character, we'll become better persons than those who are walking in the path of the wicked. May God bless you richly as we conclude this special look at these first 4 chapters in the book. May your heart have been richly blessed as we enjoy these tasty morsels of manna here on Monday Manna. God bless you. See you next month.